What's up, everyone? I'm back at y'all with another video. Now for this one, this could be a video of me talking about movies that I love that people seem to hate. Now, now I know my opinions don't matter, it's just my opinion. Everyone has theirs, and I'm not saying my opinion matters. So, I'm just saying that movies that I love that some people seem to hate, that I really don't get, and for this video, we're going to talk about. Now, these could be movies that I love that people seem to hate. One of them that a lot of people seem to hate is Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Now, that's kind of getting a little bit of fan base now, but there's still a lot of people that don't like it. People tear this movie apart a lot of times. People say, oh, this is bad acting. I thought the main character, Sean Boswell, I thought he did a great job in this movie. I love the setting. I love the racing scenes. There's like a little bit of fight scenes here and there, but not a lot of fight scenes, of course, in this one. But I enjoy this movie. I don't get the hate about this movie. This is the first Fast and Furious. This is the first Fast and Furious movie that I watched, and I just don't get the hate in this movie. This movie is great in my opinion. Next up, we have Terminator Genesis. Terminator Genesis is a great movie. Terminator Genesis, it's a good movie in my opinion. I don't get the hate in this. I don't get the hate for this movie. I really don't get it, because this movie, they took a lot of risks that's never been done in the Terminator franchise. They did some twists and turns you didn't see coming, like John Connor ends up being a bad guy by the end of the movie, and nobody saw that coming. That was a big risk, and I loved what they did with this. I know it's PG-13, because the first three Terminator movies were rated R, and then Terminator Salvation was PG-13, and Terminator Genesis was PG-13. But I enjoyed Terminator Genesis. I don't get the hate in that movie. I enjoyed that movie a lot. Next up, we have Terminator Dark Fate. Now, I really don't get the hate in this movie either. Terminator Dark Fate. Like, a lot of people hate this movie too. Like, when I first watched it, I was iffy about it. And then the more I watch it, the more I like it more. It's weird. Like, the first time I thought it was decent. The second time I loved it more. And the third time I loved it even more. And then I started liking it even more the more times I watch it. Like, it's crazy. The more time I watch it, the more I love it. It's crazy. In Terminator Dark Fate, I don't get the hate in that movie. I love that movie a lot. Yeah, so I enjoy that movie a lot. So yeah, Terminator Dark Fate. Next up is A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. Now, of course, it ain't as good as Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, but Part 4, there are a lot of people that don't like that film. To me, the first 4 Nightmare on Elm Street movies are the best in the franchise, and then they started going all these weird directions, and then they brought it back with New Nightmare, and it went good again. Now, Part 4 I enjoy a lot. I like how Freddy came back, I like how he came back, how they brought him back, and it's crazy, and they had some good kills in the mix. I enjoy Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. So yeah, next up we have a Nightmare on Elm Street remake. A Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I love that movie a lot, but the only issue I have with it was how they made Freddy a child molester. He was a child murderer, not a child molester. And that's the only issue I have with it. But other than that, I enjoyed the film. I thought it was dark and creepy and gritty. And I remember watching this in the theaters a while back. I enjoyed the film a lot. There are some, moments that I was like, wow, and then I didn't like how a lot of the scenes they borrowed from the first movie that we already seen 1,000 times. So I didn't like that part. But like other than that, like you had some good jump scares, you had some good kills, and they gotta play Freddy. I thought he looked creepy. I liked the way this Freddy looked. He looked creepy and menacing. I loved how this Freddy looked. So yeah, a Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I enjoyed this film quite a bit. But there are some negatives in the film, of course. But a lot of people tear this film apart. And a lot of, like, almost all films have at least a little bit of negatives. Even some of the best movies have a little bit of negatives. So yeah, Now next up, we have Escape Plan 2. Escape Plan 2 I really don't get the hate in this film. You know, I enjoy all the escape plan movies, but my least favorite, of course, is the third movie. But this is probably my favorite out of the escape plan movies, is Escape Plan 2. The action was top notch. I like that sci-fi element they put with it because they try to do something different with the escape plan movies. And if I'm not mistaken, this was probably the first time Stallone's movies went to straight to DVD. Because a lot of Stallone, 95% of the time, Stallone's movies normally go to theaters. So yeah, and that's not bad for Stallone because he probably did only 3 movies straight to DVD. So yeah, I enjoy Escape Plan 2. It's very good. I enjoyed the fight scenes in it. The end fight scene was freaking crazy. I love that end fight scene. And then I love the gun shooting that they did in this movie. I love all the fight scenes in this movie. So yeah, Escape Plan 2, I don't get the hate in it at all. I enjoy that movie a lot. Next up, we have Bullet to the Head. I don't get the hate in this movie either. This movie has some awesome action scenes. Some very, very good, awesome action scenes in this movie. I really don't get the hate in this film. The end fight scene was great with Stallone and this other guy with the axe fight. I enjoy that scene. And there's just so much great moments in this movie. I just love this entire freaking movie. I just don't get the hate in this movie, you know. There's a lot of movies that people hate. I don't understand why people hate so many movies. It's insane that people hate almost everything these days. It's insane, you know. But yeah, Bullet to the Head is a very good movie. I enjoy that movie a lot. Next up, we have Rocky 5. Now, Rocky 5 is very good. Very good movie. I did a video. If you want to check that out, I did a video about me explaining why Rocky 5 ain't that bad of a movie. And the movie, I barely have any negatives to say about Rocky 5. Like, I really enjoy the movie. It's probably my top 3 favorite Rocky movies. A lot of people's probably losing their minds when I say that, but it's true. It's a great movie in my opinion. And I don't get the hate about Rocky 5. I enjoy Rocky 5 a lot. And stuff. So I don't get the hate about it. That's why I put it in this video, because I don't get the hate about that film at all. The movie is awesome in my opinion. The fight scene at the end, you know, the street fight was great. Some of the story details were great. You know, Rocky went through some tough times in this movie. And like every boxer will go through some tough times. Sometimes they'll lose everything. And that's what this movie shows you. Is how hard a boxer worked for something and then it gets taken away from him. That's what this movie tells you, and this movie has a great, powerful story. And a lot of people say it don't say nothing. It wasn't about anything. Yes, it was. You go back and watch Rocky 5. It was about something. It was about how hard, you know, how a boxer can lose everything and how tough, how rough his life is right now. It's crazy. So yeah, Rocky 5, I enjoyed the film a lot. I really don't get the hate about this movie. This movie is awesome in my opinion. This movie is very good in my opinion. So yeah, Rocky 5, enjoyed that film a lot. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share. Also hit the bell so you know when a new video is uploaded. Peace out. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'm out. Peace.